Protein. A common concern about vegetarian and vegan diets is that they may lack sufficient protein. However, many experts agree that a well-planned meatless diet can provide all the nutrients you need, including protein. That said, certain plant foods contain significantly more protein than others. New and older studies alike suggest that higher protein diets can promote muscle strength, feelings of fullness, and weight loss. Amino acids are the basic building blocks of proteins, and they serve as the nitrogenous backbones for compounds like neurotransmitters and hormones. There are approximately 20,000 unique protein encoding genes responsible for more than 100,000 unique proteins in the human body. Although there are hundreds of amino acids found in nature, only about 20 amino acids are needed to make all the proteins found in the human body and most other forms of life. These 20 amino acids are all L-isomer, alpha amino acids. It bears mentioning that the amino acids selenocysteine and pyrrolysine are considered the 21st and 22nd amino acids, respectively. The 20 to 22 amino acids that comprise proteins include alanine, arginine, asparagine, aspartic acid, cysteine, glutamic acid, glutamine, glycine, histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, proline, serine, threonine, tryptophan, tyrosine, valine. Selenocysteine, pyrrolysine, not used in human protein synthesis. Amino acids. Amino acids are molecules used by all living things to make proteins. Your body needs 20 different amino acids to function correctly. 9 of these amino acids are called essential amino acids. Essential amino acids must be consumed through the food you eat. Essential amino acids can be found in a variety of foods, including beef, eggs and dairy. Amino acids are involved in many important roles in your body, including breaking down food, building muscle and boosting your immune system. Amino acids are involved in many important roles in your body. What are amino acids? Amino acids are the building blocks of protein. Proteins are long chains of amino acids. Your body has thousands of different proteins that each has important jobs. Each protein has its own sequence of amino acids. The sequence makes the protein take different shapes and have different functions in your body. You can think of amino acids like the letters of the alphabet. When you combine letters in various ways, you make different words. The same goes for amino acids. When you combine them in various ways, you make different proteins. What are the different types of amino acids? Your body needs 20 different kinds of amino acids to function correctly. These 20 amino acids combine in different ways to make proteins in your body. Your body makes hundreds of amino acids, but it can't make 9 of the amino acids you need. These are called essential amino acids. You must get them from the food you eat. The 9 essential amino acids are 1. Histidine. Histidine helps make a brain chemical, neurotransmitter, called histamine. Histamine plays an important role in your body's immune function, digestion, sleep and sexual function. 2. Isoleucine. Isoleucine is involved with your body's muscle metabolism and immune function. It also helps your body make hemoglobin and regulate energy. 3. Leucine. Leucine helps your body make protein and growth hormones. It also helps grow and repair muscle tissue, heal wounds and regulate blood sugar levels. 4. Lysine. Lysine is involved in the production of hormones and energy. It's also important for calcium and immune function. 5. Methionine. Methionine helps with your body's tissue growth, metabolism and detoxification. Methionine also helps with the absorption of essential minerals, including zinc and selenium. 6. Phenylalanine. Phenylalanine is needed for the production of your brain's chemical messengers, including dopamine, epinephrine and norepinephrine. It's also important for the production of other amino acids. 7. Threonine. Threonine plays an important role in collagen and elastin. These proteins provide structure to your skin and connective tissue. They also help with forming blood clots, which help prevent bleeding. Threonine plays an important role in fat metabolism and your immune function, too. 8. Tryptophan. Tryptophan helps maintain your body's correct nitrogen balance. It also helps make a brain chemical, neurotransmitter, called serotonin. Serotonin regulates your mood, appetite and sleep. 9. Valine. Valine is involved in muscle growth, tissue regeneration and making energy. Your body produces the rest of the 11 amino acids you need. These are called non-essential amino acids. The non-essential amino acids are alanine, arginine, asparagine, aspartic acid, cysteine, glutamic acid, glutamine, glycine, proline, serine and tyrosine. Some non-essential amino acids are classified as conditional. This means they're only considered essential when you're ill or stressed. Conditional amino acids include arginine, cysteine, glutamine, tyrosine, glycine, ornithine, proline and serine. What is the structure of an amino acid? An amino acid is an organic chemical. Organic chemicals contain carbon-hydrogen bonds. All amino acids have the same basic structure. Each molecule has a central carbon atom linked together with a basic amino group, a carboxylic acid group, a hydrogen atom and an R group, or side chain group. The R group is what sets the amino acids apart. The R group determines each amino acid's chemical nature. The chemical nature controls how it will interact with other amino acids and its environment. The amino acids link together with peptide bonds and become proteins. Then, the forces of other amino acids and the effects of their R groups fold the protein into specific three-dimensional shapes. What do amino acids do? Your body uses amino acids to make proteins. The different types of amino acids and the way they're put together determine the function of each protein. So, amino acids are involved in many important roles in your body. Amino acids help. 1. Break down food. 2. Grow and repair body tissue. 3. Make hormones and brain chemicals, neurotransmitters. 4. Provide an energy source. 5. Maintain healthy skin, hair and nails. 6. Build muscle. 7. Boost your immune system. 8. Sustain a normal digestive system. How many amino acids do I need? You don't need to eat foods with amino acids at every meal, but it's important to get a balance of them throughout your day. The recommended daily allowance for every 2.2 pounds of body weight for each of the essential amino acids are: histidine, 14 mg, isoleucine, 19 mg, leucine, 42 mg, lysine, 38 mg, methionine, 19 mg, phenylalanine, 33 mg, threonine, 20 mg, tryptophan, 5 mg, valine, 24 mg. What foods contain amino acids? Essential amino acids can be found in many different foods. The best sources of amino acids are found in animal proteins such as beef, poultry and eggs. Animal proteins are the most easily absorbed and used by your body. Foods that contain all 9 essential amino acids are called complete proteins. These foods include beef, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy, soy, quinoa and buckwheat. Foods that contain some but not all the essential amino acids are called incomplete proteins. These foods include nuts, seeds, beans and some grains. If you follow a vegetarian or vegan diet, you need to include several types of incomplete proteins in order to ensure you're consuming all 9 essential amino acids. Should I take amino acid supplements? You can usually get all the essential amino acids your body needs by eating a healthy, balanced diet. Some people take amino acid supplements to get better sleep, improve their mood and enhance athletic performance. But the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, has not approved these supplements. You should speak with your healthcare provider before starting any supplements, including amino acid supplements. Plant versus animal protein. Animal protein contains all 9 essential amino acids in sufficient amounts. Plants also contain all 9 essential amino acids, however, besides a few exceptions, most typically offer a limited amount of at least one essential amino acid. For instance, beans, lentils, peas, and many vegetables tend to contain low amounts of cysteine and methionine. On the other hand, grains, nuts, and seeds tend to be low in lysine. Because of this, many people refer to plant foods as incomplete sources of protein. However, as long as you eat a variety of plant-based proteins, this shouldn't pose a problem. You can still get sufficient amounts of all the essential amino acids your body needs. During states of inadequate intake of essential amino acids such as vomiting or low appetite, clinical symptoms may appear. These symptoms may include depression, anxiety, insomnia, fatigue, weakness, growth stunting in the young, etc. These symptoms are mostly caused by a lack of protein synthesis in the body because of the lack of essential amino acids. Required amounts of amino acids are necessary to produce neurotransmitters, hormones, the growth of muscle, and other cellular processes. These deficiencies are usually present in poorer parts of the world or elderly adults with inadequate care. Kwashiorkor and marasmus are examples of more severe clinical disorders caused by malnutrition and inadequate intake of essential amino acids. Kwashiorkor is a form of malnutrition characterized by peripheral edema, dry peeling skin with hyperkeratosis and hyperpigmentation, ascites, liver malfunction, immune deficits, anemia, and relatively unchanged muscle protein composition. It results from a diet with insufficient protein but adequate carbohydrates. Marasmus is a form of malnutrition characterized by wasting caused by inadequate protein and overall inadequate caloric intake. Food sources. Foods that contain all 9 essential amino acids are referred to as complete proteins. The following foods are complete protein sources: meat, seafood, poultry, eggs, dairy products. Soy and pea protein are plant-based complete protein sources. Other plant-based sources of protein, such as beans, nuts, and certain grains, are considered incomplete proteins because they lack one or more of the essential amino acids. However, if you're following a plant-based diet, you can still ensure proper intake of all 9 essential amino acids by eating a variety of plant proteins each day. For example, choosing a variety of plant-based proteins, such as beans, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and vegetables, can ensure that you meet your essential amino acid needs, even if you choose to exclude animal products from your diet. Benefits and risks of a vegan diet. Plant-based diets have been linked to several health benefits. Vegan diets may support weight goals, blood pressure, heart health, and more. For starters, vegans tend to have lower body mass indexes, BMI, than non-vegans, which may be associated with lower chronic disease risk in some populations. In addition, studies suggest that vegan diets are more effective at helping people lose weight than many other diets, including the Mediterranean diet. A vegan diet has also been linked to a lower risk of cancer. What's more, it also appears to reduce pain from arthritis and may further reduce your likelihood of experiencing age-related cognitive decline. Plant-based diets are also linked to several other health benefits, including lower blood pressure, better regulated blood sugar levels, and a healthier heart. Because of this, several health organizations recommend increasing the amount of plant-based protein in our diets. Vegan diets may lead to nutritional deficiencies without careful planning. That said, it's important to keep in mind that not all vegan diets will be equally beneficial. While well-planned vegan diets made up of mostly minimally processed foods are considered beneficial for all stages of life, those including large amounts of ultra-processed plant foods are not. Poorly planned or highly processed vegan diets may also increase your risk of nutrient deficiencies, especially in vitamin B12, iodine, iron, calcium, zinc, and long-chain omega-3s. Sprouting, fermenting, and cooking foods in cast-iron cookware can further enhance your body's ability to absorb the nutrients contained in plant foods. Minimizing your intake of processed plant foods, while increasing your intake of whole or minimally processed ones can help reduce the risk of experiencing nutrient deficiencies. A note on processed foods. Remember that the term processed foods includes a wide variety of products, many of which are more convenient and less expensive than other foods. Not all foods that undergo processing are considered unhealthy or harmful. Using supplements and fortified foods to bridge any nutritional gaps can also minimize your risk of experiencing ill effects from a vegan diet. 1. Seitan. It's made from gluten, the main protein in wheat. Unlike many soy-based mock meats, it closely resembles the look and texture of meat when cooked. Wheat meat. Also known as wheat meat or wheat gluten, it contains about 25 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, making it one of the richest plant protein sources available. Seitan is also a good source of selenium and contains small amounts of iron, calcium, and phosphorus. Seitan can be pan-fried, sautéed, and even grilled, making it easy to incorporate into a variety of recipes. However, because it contains wheat, people with gluten-related disorders should avoid eating seitan. 2. Tofu, tempeh, and edamame. Tofu, tempeh, and edamame all originate from soybeans and are especially popular in East Asian cuisine. Soybeans are considered a whole source of protein. This means that they provide your body all the essential amino acids it needs. Edamame are immature soybeans with a sweet and slightly grassy taste. They need to be steamed or boiled before you eat them. Then, they can be enjoyed on their own or added to soups, salads, sushi, wraps, stir-fries, or rice rolls. Tofu is made from bean curds pressed together in a process similar to cheese making. Meanwhile, tempeh is made by cooking and slightly fermenting mature soybeans, then pressing them into a block. Tofu doesn't have much taste on its own, but it easily absorbs the flavor of the ingredients it's prepared with. Comparatively, tempeh has a characteristic nutty flavor. Both tofu and tempeh can be used in a variety of recipes, ranging from burgers to soups, stews, curries, and chilies. All three soy-based proteins contain iron, calcium, and 12 to 20 grams of protein per 3.5 ounce, 100 grams. Edamame is also rich in folate, vitamin K, and fiber, which can help support digestion and regularity. On the other hand, tempeh contains probiotics, B vitamins, and minerals, such as magnesium and phosphorus. 3. Lentils, with 18 grams of protein per cooked cup, 198 grams, lentils are a great source of protein. They can be used in a variety of dishes, ranging from fresh salads to hearty soups and spice-infused dals. Lentils are also a great source of fiber, providing over half of your recommended daily fiber intake in a single cup, 198 grams. Furthermore, the type of fiber found in lentils has been shown to feed the good bacteria in your colon, which can help promote a healthy gut. Lentils may also reduce your chance of heart disease, diabetes, excess body weight, and certain types of cancer. In addition, lentils are rich in folate, manganese, and iron. They also contain a hearty dose of antioxidants and other health-promoting plant compounds. Lentils are popular around the globe, and they're the basis of Indian dishes known as dal or dal. If you eat South Asian food often, chances are you're already a fan of lentils. 4. Beans, kidney, black, pinto, and most other varieties of beans are extremely important staple foods across cultures and contain high amounts of protein per serving. Chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans, are another type of bean with high protein content. Most types of beans contain about 15 grams of protein per cooked cup, 170 grams. Contents of beans. They're also excellent sources of complex carbs, fiber, iron, folate, phosphorus, potassium, manganese, and several beneficial plant compounds. Moreover, several studies show that a diet rich in beans and other legumes can help decrease cholesterol levels, manage blood sugar, lower blood pressure, and even reduce belly fat. Add beans to your diet by making a tasty bowl of homemade chili, or enjoy extra health benefits by sprinkling a dash of turmeric on roasted chickpeas. 5. Nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is a deactivated strain of Saccharomyces cerevisiae yeast, which is sold commercially as a yellow powder or flakes. It has a cheesy flavor, which makes it a popular ingredient in dishes like mashed potatoes and scrambled tofu. Nutritional yeast can also be sprinkled on top of pasta dishes or even enjoyed as a savory topping on popcorn. Half an ounce, 16 grams, of this complete source of plant protein provides 8 grams of protein and 3 grams of fiber. Fortified nutritional yeast is also an excellent source of zinc, magnesium, copper, manganese, and all the B vitamins, including vitamin B12. However, keep in mind that not all types of nutritional yeast are fortified, so be sure to check the label carefully. 6. Spelt and teff. Spelt and teff belong to a category known as ancient grains. Other ancient grains include einkorn, barley, sorghum, and farro. Spelt is a type of wheat and contains gluten, whereas teff originates from an annual grass, meaning that it's naturally gluten-free. Spelt and teff provide 10 to 11 grams of protein per cooked cup, 250 grams, making them higher in protein than other ancient grains. Both are excellent sources of various nutrients, including complex carbs, fiber, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, and manganese. They also contain B vitamins, zinc, and selenium. Spelt and teff are versatile alternatives to other grains, such as wheat and rice, and they can be used in many recipes ranging from baked goods to risotto. In fact, flour made from teff is the key ingredient in injera, a flatbread commonly eaten in East Africa, such as in Ethiopia, Eritrea, and Sudan. 7. Hemp seeds. Hemp seeds come from the cannabis sativa plant, which is sometimes maligned for belonging to the same family as the cannabis plant. But hemp seeds contain only trace amounts of tetrahydrocannabinol, THC, the compound that produces the psychoactive effects of cannabis. Although hemp seeds aren't as well known as other seeds, they contain 9 grams of protein in each 3 tablespoon, 30-gram, serving. Hemp seeds also contain high levels of magnesium, iron, calcium, zinc, and selenium. What's more, they're a good source of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids in the ratio considered optimal for human health. Interestingly, some studies indicate that the type of fats found in hemp seeds may help reduce inflammation and alleviate symptoms of premenstrual syndrome, menopause, and certain skin conditions. You can add hemp seeds to your diet by sprinkling some in your smoothie or morning muesli. They can also be used in homemade salad dressings, granola, energy balls, or protein bars. 8. Green peas. Green peas contain nearly 9 grams of protein per cooked cup, 160 grams, which is slightly more than a cup, 237 milliliters, of dairy milk. What's more, a serving of green peas covers more than 25% of your daily fiber, thiamine, folate, manganese, and vitamin A, C, and K needs. Green peas are also a good source of iron, magnesium, phosphorus, zinc, copper, and several other B vitamins. You can use peas in recipes such as pea and basil stuffed ravioli, Thai-inspired pea soup, or pea and avocado guacamole. 9. Spirulina. This blue-green algae is definitely a nutritional powerhouse. A 2 tablespoon, 14 gram, serving provides 8 grams of complete protein, in addition to covering 22% of your daily requirements for iron and 95% of your daily copper need. Spirulina also contains high amounts of magnesium, riboflavin, manganese, potassium, and small amounts of most of the other nutrients your body needs, including essential fatty acids. According to some test tube and animal studies, phycocyanin, a natural pigment found in spirulina, also appears to have powerful antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and anti-cancer properties. Furthermore, studies link consuming spirulina to health benefits ranging from a stronger immune system and reduced blood pressure to improved blood sugar and cholesterol levels. Still, we need more human studies before we can draw conclusions on all of spirulina's health claims. Check out these resources to learn more about incorporating plant-based principles in a diet that embraces cultural foods. 10. Amaranth and quinoa. Although amaranth and quinoa are often referred to as ancient or gluten-free grains, they don't grow from grasses like other cereal grains do. For this reason, they're technically considered pseudo-cereals. Nevertheless, similarly to more commonly known grains, they can be prepared or ground into flours. Amaranth and quinoa provide 8 to 9 grams of protein per cooked cup, 185 grams, and are complete sources of protein, which is uncommon among grains and pseudo cereals. Plus, amaranth and quinoa are good sources of complex carbs, fiber, iron, manganese, phosphorus, and magnesium. 11. Ezekiel bread and other breads made from sprouted grains. Ezekiel bread is made from organic, sprouted whole grains and legumes. These include wheat, millet, barley, and spelt, as well as soybeans and lentils. 2 slices of Ezekiel bread contain approximately 8 grams of protein, which is slightly more than most other types of bread. Sprouting grains and legumes increases the number of healthy nutrients they contain and reduces their content of anti-nutrients, which are compounds that can affect your body's absorption of certain vitamins and minerals. In addition, studies show that sprouting increases their content of specific amino acids, such as lysine, which can help boost their overall protein quality. Similarly, combining grains with legumes could further improve the bread's amino acid profile. Sprouting also seems to boost the content of soluble fiber, folate, vitamin C and D, and beta-carotene. It may also slightly reduce gluten, which can improve digestion among people with gluten-related disorders. 12. Soy milk. It is made from soybeans and usually fortified with vitamins and minerals. It can be a great alternative to dairy milk for those who avoid dairy. Not only does it contain 6 grams of protein per cup, 244 milliliters, it's also an excellent source of calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin B12. It's an incredibly versatile product that you can drink on its own or use in a variety of cooking and baking recipes. However, keep in mind that soy milk and soybeans do not naturally contain vitamin B12, so pick a fortified variety. Additionally, some types may contain added sugar, so it's best to opt for unsweetened varieties whenever possible. 13. Oats and oatmeal. Eating oats is an easy and delicious way to add protein to any diet. Half a cup, 40 grams, of dry oats provides approximately 5 grams of protein and 4 grams of fiber. Oats also contain magnesium, zinc, phosphorus, and folate. Although oats are not considered a complete protein, they do contain higher quality protein than other commonly consumed grains like rice and wheat. You can use oats in a variety of recipes ranging from oatmeal to veggie burgers. They can also be ground into flour and used for baking. 14. Wild rice. It contains approximately 1.5 times as much protein as other long-grain rice varieties, including brown rice and basmati. A cooked cup, 164 grams, provides nearly 7 grams of protein, in addition to healthy amounts of fiber, manganese, magnesium, copper, phosphorus, and B vitamins. Unlike white rice, wild rice is not stripped of its bran. That's great from a nutritional perspective, as bran contains fiber and plenty of vitamins and minerals. However, this causes concerns about arsenic, which can accumulate in the bran of rice crops grown in polluted areas. Arsenic is a toxic compound that's associated with a variety of health problems, especially when consumed regularly over long periods of time. Washing wild rice before cooking it and using plenty of water to boil it can significantly reduce levels of arsenic, along with other heavy metals like lead and cadmium. 15. Chia seeds. They are derived from the Salvia hispanica plant, which is native to Mexico and Guatemala. With 5 grams of protein and 10 grams of fiber per ounce, 28 grams, chia seeds definitely deserve their spot on the list of top plant-based proteins. These little seeds contain high levels of iron, calcium, selenium, and magnesium, as well as omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and other beneficial plant compounds. They're also incredibly versatile, thanks to their mild taste and ability to absorb water and form a gel-like substance. This quality makes them an easy addition to a variety of recipes, ranging from smoothies to baked goods to chia pudding. 16. Nuts, nut butters, and other seeds. Nuts, seeds, and their derived products are great sources of protein. 1 ounce, 28 grams, contains 5 to 7 grams of protein, depending on the variety. Nuts and seeds are also great sources of fiber and healthy fats, along with iron, calcium, magnesium, selenium, phosphorus, vitamin E, and certain B vitamins. They likewise contain antioxidants, among other beneficial plant compounds. When choosing which nuts and seeds to buy, keep in mind that blanching and roasting may damage the nutrients in nuts. Also, try opting for natural nut butters to avoid the oil, sugar, and excess salt often added to many popular brands. 17. Protein-rich fruits and vegetables. Although all fruits and vegetables contain protein, some contain more than others. Vegetables with the most protein include broccoli, spinach, asparagus, artichokes, potatoes, sweet potatoes, and Brussels sprouts, which typically contain 4 to 5 grams of protein per cooked cup. Although technically a grain, sweet corn is another common food that contains about as much protein as these high-protein vegetables. Fresh fruits generally have lower protein content than vegetables. Those containing the most include guava, cherimoyas, mulberries, blackberries, nectarines, and bananas, which have about 2 to 4 grams of protein per cup. 18. Mycoprotein. It is a non-animal-based protein derived from Fusarium venenatum, which is a type of fungus. It's often used to produce meat substitutes, including veggie burgers, patties, cutlets, and fillets. The nutritional value can range a bit depending on the specific product, but most contain 15 to 16 grams of protein per 3.5 ounce, 100 gram, serving, along with 5 to 8 grams of fiber. However, keep in mind that some products made with mycoprotein may also contain egg whites. Protein deficiencies among vegetarians and vegans are uncommon, especially for those following a healthy, well-planned diet.